Let's assume for a moment that you discover, yeah, you got mold in your house. What do? I just got to wipe it down and then I'm good, right? I'm all done?
No.
No? Oh,
it.
okay. I was
Not
afraid
it.
you were going to say that.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Lisa, tell me what type of testing you guys would do. If I needed to find out if something's wrong with my home, what type of test would you guys do?
Right. So first of all, it really does start with an inspection of the areas and the water source areas in the home. Those are the primary sources, but testing includes air quality for the purpose of mold. It also picks up like a background density, meaning extra dust, dirt, and debris in the air quality, so we can get a measurement on that. We do in-wall cavity for those areas that are suspect and we're not quite sure what's going on behind the wall, and then we do a direct contact, meaning a swab of what we visually see.
Yeah, because mold becomes dangerous, Dennis, when it's in the air, right? That's the problem.
Well, absolutely. Yes, it does. Because it starts to spore out after it starts dying off. When it's wet, it's still growing.
The only other stipulation to that would be is when it's disturbed, kind of like asbestos, right? So if you're going to disturb it, meaning pull a baseboard or wipe something off, you're going to be consistent with airborne particulate.
So if I'm in my home and I know I just had some water damage, how can I tell if I have mold? Is there a way I can tell, or do I just need to bring you guys out every time? Tell me what's the telltale signs of mold in the property?
Number one, water and a food source is the number one for mold.
Okay.
Your whole house is a food source.
Okay.
So now, as soon as you get the water going, now it's going to start growing.
Because that's all it needs is, in addition to your home, all it needs is water.
Exactly. 48 hours is all it takes for it to start growing.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So what you want to do is be able to see underneath your sinks. The biggest thing is, underneath the sinks and the hot water.
Right.
That's the number one we see a lot of because it's visual. It's right there.
Let's assume for a moment that you discover, yeah, you got mold in your house. What do? I just got to wipe it down and then I'm good, right? I'm all done?
No.
No?
Not
Oh,
it.
okay. I was
Not
afraid
it.
you were going to say that.
So ideally, if we're identifying that there is a mold problem, we're going to recommend the remediation.
Okay.
And remediation really needs to happen under containment. There are a lot of restoration remediation companies out there. They don't all follow the same protocol. So huge in the sense of being able to validate and or provide clearance, which is typically what everybody's after. They want to know that the air they're breathing is good. They want to know that the materials have been all removed that were damaged, right? So that's the protocol for remediation, but the validation is the post-remediation verification, which is for the purpose of clearance.
Right. So after they've done their work, you guys come back.
Right.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.